Hey out there, my fellow horror nerds. Halloween Baka here, back again with my top 5 picks for horror games releasing on Steam. This week, I have found 5 new haunting tales to add to my wish list. If you want to see the full list of what's coming out, make sure you check out my socials where every day I'm posting what games are releasing for the day. So, let's get into the top 5 this week. Okay, fellow horror nerds, creeping into my number 5 spot this week is The Forgotten Apartment by Umbra Games. The Forgotten Apartment is a psychological horror game set in an abandoned apartment. It asks the question, are you ready to face the horrors of the night? In this game, you play as a security officer. You are assigned to investigate complaints coming from a local apartment building. The neighbors have been reporting hearing odd noises and claim that they see something moving, even though this building has been empty. The complaints from the neighbors have been increasing, but no one dares to enter. So, you decide to go into the building and investigate the complaints to see if you can find the truth and uncover what is going on. The developers of the game say that this includes a lot of psychological horror elements and may contain content that could be triggering or distressing for some players. It also includes themes of suicide depicted both directly and indirectly, so if you're going to stream it, make sure you add those trigger warnings. Another game about abandoned apartment buildings in my top 5? Looks like I have a theme going on. But if you really enjoy abandoned apartment buildings and want to add this game to your wish list, head on over and make sure you put The Forgotten Apartment on your list. So, scaring its way into the number 4 spot for me this week is Some Assembly Required by Flames Plays. Some Assembly Required is a comedic horror game. You have to collect body parts while evading zombies. So, welcome to RegenX Corporation, your new employer, where your job is to go out into the warehouse, opening lockers, and finding all the correct body parts to build a new human. Sounds easy enough until you realize your coworkers are actual zombies. Sounds like a fun night gaming to me. Some Assembly Required is available to wishlist on Steam, so make sure you head over there and do that. I don't know about you, but going out into a warehouse gathering body parts to reanimate a human while being chased by zombies sounds fun. Okay, horror nerds, that brings us to the halfway point. Hey, if you're liking what you see so far, make sure you hit those buttons down there, like, subscribe, and all those fun things. And that brings us into our number 3 spot. My pick for the number 3 spot this week is Among the Whispers, Provocation by D&A Studios. Among the Whispers, Provocation is a first-person, single-player, authentic, real-life paranormal investigation simulator that reimagines the ghost hunting genre. Rather than relying on jump scares, though you might still flinch, the focus is on uncovering the tragic history of a haunted family. Each visit to the manor is different, ensuring that no two investigations are ever the same. Use real-world inspired paranormal tools to connect with spirits, uncover their stories, and help guide them to the afterlife. With its involving environments and layered narrative, the game offers rich replayability and truly immersive supernatural experience. As a real-life paranormal investigator, this one's got me excited. So if you're into ghost hunting, head on over to Steam and wishlist Among the Whispers today. All right, we're getting closer to that number 1 spot, but first, in number 2 this week for my pick of top 5 horror games releasing on Steam, we have Out of Sight by The Gang. In Out of Sight, you play as Sophie, a blind girl who sees only through her beloved teddy bear. You're trapped in a sinister mansion. You must evade relentless captors, uncover its grim past, and escape before time runs out. Out of Sight fuses first and second person viewpoints, rich voice acting, and tense puzzles into one haunting journey. Teddy's borrowed vision is your lifeline. Every creak, misstep, or collision could give you away. Trust your instincts, solve intricate challenges, and let Hope and Teddy lead you to freedom. All right, my fellow horror nerds, the moment we've all been waiting for. My number one pick for the week of horror games releasing on Steam is La Salamanca by Carpincho Studios. In La Salamanca, a psychological horror experience that plunges you into a chilling tale inspired by a northern Argentine legend. It's an intense, suspense-filled atmosphere that will keep even the boldest players constantly on edge. Structured episodically, each chapter introduces unique mechanics and gameplay styles to ensure every level feels distinct. Solve a variety of puzzles that challenge your mind as you uncover the story and avoid lurking threats. Face horrifying monsters and demons, each requiring different strategies based on their behavior and the surrounding environment. There you have it, friendos. My top 5 picks for horror games releasing on Steam this week. Drop me a comment down below and tell me which ones you're most excited about. And hop on over to twitch.tv/Halloween_Baka and check me out there.